So, you want to find out more about our Eat to Thrive Spring Clean protocol? Well, you've come to the right place, and I just love talking about it. My name is Jenny Ellis, and I am the wellness educator and coach here at Made to Thrive. And we are a lifestyle wellness community that aims to inspire, equip, and empower you to thrive in every season. I have been developing this program with my clients for over the last 3 years and have been seeing amazing results. Most of them come to me wanting to lose weight, but they come through the program and they find that they have a whole new lease on life as well. So in this short video, we want to inspire you with a couple of their stories, and we want to tell you a little bit more about how this protocol works and the different ways that you can participate in the program. And then finally, of course, we will let you know what sort of investment it will take for you to get on board and be involved. So I encourage you to watch through the whole video, and if you don't want to watch a video, you can of course read the ebook that basically fills you in with the same sort of information, and you would have received that ebook when you got your welcome email. So I look forward to hopefully connecting with you in the next little while.
First of all, why do we call it the Spring Clean Protocol? Here is a short animation to give you a really good picture of what this protocol is all about.
Many of us have that one room in the house that is the designated junk room. It's the room that is stuffed with all sorts of things that you don't know what to do with or don't have time to put away properly. You just put the object in and shut the door to all the mess. Now and then, that room gets so bad that we realise we need to do something about it. It needs to be cleaned. We can treat our gut like the junk room in our house. We stuff it with all sorts of weird and wonderful things. Some things our grandparents wouldn't have even recognised as food in their day. And it gets to the point where we realise we need to do something about it. When it comes to cleaning out the junk room, you can vacuum the floors, put the rubbish in the bin and stuff things in the cupboards so it looks clean on the outside. But alas, it doesn't take long and the room is back to where it was. Sometimes worse. We can do the same with our gut. We can go off sugar, grains, fat or alcohol for a time, or go on a fad diet with powdered meal replacements, expensive supplements, or even healthy but pricey pre-prepared food. And we lose some weight and feel good for a time. But alas, we go back to our old ways, put the weight back on, and sometimes we end up worse than before. The other way to clean our junk room is to do a spring clean. This is where you take almost everything out of the room. You clean out all the cupboards and drawers, go through the boxes, sort and categorise things, and remove the things you don't need anymore. Then once it's clean, you put things back, one by one, where everything has its own place. It takes time to do a spring clean. Usually, you have to set aside some time to do it because you know that it will be messier for a while and takes effort to clean this way. However, once it is finished, you know that it will not only be easier to maintain its cleanliness, it will stay that way for a long time because it feels so good to be clean. This describes what you will do on this protocol. It is a spring clean for your gut. First of all, it is not an everyday diet or way of eating. It is something you put some time aside to do for a season. Usually 6 to 8 weeks at a time, depending on how much weight you need to lose. For the first half of the protocol, you are cleaning out your gut. You are eating a very strict low-calorie diet of 500 to 800 calories per day. You can expect to lose on average 300 grams a day or more during this phase. You will weigh yourself every day and it is very exciting as you see the weight coming off so quickly. The second half of the protocol is where your body recalibrates to your new weight and metabolism. During this phase, you sort and categorise your food and start to put things back into your room, discovering where they belong. You will be slowly introducing different foods back into your gut and recording what sort of effect they have on your body. This is a very empowering time because you learn what specific foods cause your body to sink or to be sick, because we are all different. Essentially, you are running your own science experiment on yourself. So instead of someone telling you what you should be eating, you learn yourself what foods make you feel bloated or heavy, give you sore joints, a fuzzy brain, or put on weight, for example. This becomes a part of your memory and makes it easier to avoid those foods in the future to keep you thriving. Perhaps it's time to spring clean your junk room.
There are 8 reasons we love this protocol. Number 1, it works. You start losing excess weight immediately and steadily. You can expect to lose 300 grams to 1 kilogram per day. Contrary to past beliefs, studies show that losing weight fast makes it easier to make permanent changes for better health. And it feels good. 2, you eat real food. While your food choices are restricted in this protocol, you are still eating real, whole foods. No powders, pills and concoctions here. 3, you are not hungry. And 4, you don't feel weak. And you can thank our HCG homeopathic patches for that. You'll find out more about these next. 5, it doesn't involve lots of exercise. Exercise is really important, but not for losing weight. In this protocol, the emphasis is what you put in your mouth. 6, it's comparatively inexpensive. You don't need to buy lots of special products and expensive foods to stay on this protocol. 7, you feel empowered as you learn about eating to thrive rather than just to survive. And finally, it gives you a chance for a fresh start with a healthy weight, a faster metabolism, and a knowledge of what foods make your specific body sing and what foods make your body sick. In the previous slide, I mentioned about our HCG homeopathic patches. Let me explain what they are and how they are used in this protocol. First of all, what is HCG? Well, it stands for human chorionic gonadotropin. And yes, that took lots and lots of practices. I think we'll stick to the HCG. HCG is a hormone found in all of us, but in large quantities in pregnant women. In fact, it's what they look for in the urine to confirm a pregnancy. HCG regulates a pregnant woman's metabolism, making sure that there is enough food and nutrients to burn in order for both the mother and the fetus to survive, which is, of course, very handy when you have severe morning sickness and can't keep any food down. In 1954, a doctor by the name of Siemens found that when he injected the HCG into obese people and put them on a low-calorie diet, that the HCG caused the metabolism to reset, and it targeted the bad fat instead of the good fat. So that fat used for energy and structure, for example. He wrote a book called Pounds and Inches, which you can find online. You'll be glad to know that we use homeopathic patches instead of injections, and they work just as well to burn your visceral fat and keep you satisfied and full of energy, even when eating only 500 calories. Christine did our first group challenge. Here is her story. In the first round of the Eat to Thrive Spring Clean protocol, I lost 15.2 kilograms and dropped at least 3 pant sizes as well. All up, I have lost 24.4 kilograms to date since starting this amazing life journey. Because, to be honest, that's what Eat to Thrive is. I have more energy, drive and clarity in life. I look extremely forward to doing things again now. I'm not that scared and reserved person that was always second guessing themselves. My encouraging words would be, dive in, make the most of it. It is 6 weeks out of your life. Here is a quote that pretty much sums it up. Habits are like financial capital. Forming one today is an investment that will automatically give out returns for years to come. Give it a go. You won't regret it. Louise was part of our second challenge. Before I started the Eat to Thrive Spring Clean protocol, I was tired. Most things were too much effort. I had a must-I approach to life. I was not too optimistic about the program and thought that if I could lose 10 kilos, it would be great. After my first 7 weeks on the protocol, I had lost 13 kilograms and I felt great. I had soon realised that I had an attitude of eat everything in sight and eat it quickly. Now I have lost a total of 25 kilos and I'm lighter than I have ever been in my adult life. And I'm also off my blood pressure medication that I was first put on when I was 20 years old. Eat to Thrive has gone way beyond my initial expectations. My husband used to say, diet number 949, when I'd embark on yet another program. I have learned to eat to thrive. There are 3 ways that you can do this protocol. Firstly, on your own, following the manual and using the homeopathic patches. You can download the ebook to read on your device. It comes with downloadable charts that you can print off and use to record your progress. It also comes with recipes to help you on your way. If you would prefer, you can purchase a hard copy of the manual from our premises, or with your patches if you want them posted to you. See below for more details. The second way to do this program is with a coach. Many of my clients who have had busy lives found that having a little bit of extra support from a coach helps keep them on task and motivated when doing the protocol. In this option, you get a hard copy manual complete with charts and recipes and 2 lots of patches. Plus, you will get 5 different learning modules and resources that will take you through the key components of the protocol. It will be like having your own coach to help you at each step along the way. This way you can have coaching support at a time and day that suits you. In each of the videos we will also be exploring how Emotional Freedom Technique, or EFT, can help you with the cravings that often prevent us from keeping the weight off. Finally, there will be 4 opportunities to talk over the phone with myself to deal with any specific issues. The third way to do this protocol is by joining a group challenge. This is great for those who like to meet new people or even want to do this with a friend. If you sign up for this, you will get all the online resources, manual and patches. Plus, as a group, we will meet 4 times over 8 weeks and have phone and email support. We usually run this once a term and have daytime and evening options. See below for our next group challenge. Well, we have come to the end of our video, and I want to remind you that Made to Thrive is all about inspiring, equipping and empowering you to thrive. I hope you've been inspired by the stories you've heard. The materials you receive certainly will equip you to lose weight and lose it fast. But it is so much more than that. The ultimate aim of this protocol is to empower you to keep the weight off forever and to reap the health and lifestyle benefits that come from eating healthy food. There is 2 ways that this program does this. Firstly, knowledge is power, right? As mentioned in the animation, when you go through phase 3 of the protocol, you will learn very clearly what foods specifically make your body sing and what makes them sick, because we are all different. If you join up for either our individual coaching modules or the group challenge, you will get extra support to encourage your self-study and to keep you accountable to your health goals. The second powerful tool that we use is EFT, or Emotional Freedom Technique. This specifically helps with those bad food cravings we may have and the emotional reasons why we put the weight back on. Scientific studies and MRI scans have shown how using EFT can physically change the way your brain thinks about and responds to food. So are you ready to thrive? Please see below to take action on your Eat to Thrive journey.